And here's what all the goats look like up close. That right there is Oreo. This one right here is Libby. That's Beauty. That's Karen. That's Luna. And then that one all the way at the right there is Bunny. Right there. That is not Charlie. That's Roger. That one is either Jessica or Lola. Either one of them. I forgot their names. Well, I remember their names. I just forgot which one I named which. And then we got Heartland over there. He's in a separate pen because, like, if he was in the same pen, we'd have a lot more goats, and we don't need that. As you can see, this pen that they have around here is completely chewed up. Even some of the bark, I think, is missing because they just love chewing. And even some of the woods around here, if you can see that over there, around here, also chewed up. But I don't know, I don't know if it's nearly as much as just this area here. Because right here, I mean, you could just walk through here without a problem, worrying about there being any animals or stuff. Maybe spiders, because spiders do just, make their webs between the trees here. And I have, like, ran through some cobwebs or spider webs, but they usually didn't have spiders on them. I mean, I wouldn't know for sure, because, like, it's not like I can change my perspective like in Minecraft and just see my entire character, my entire self. Yeah, and then Heartland's, yeah, his is pretty much chewed up too. He's eating up everything over there. And you can even see, like, the other property pretty much, because the goats have taken care of that too. Because towards the back there, you can kind of see there is an opening in the fence. I think there's actually a tree that's fallen over on the fence, but Dad's lazy. And I just haven't gotten to it yet. Last tree that was on there, I did chop it with an axe, and that felt good. But that took like 50 chops because I'm not a lumberjack. And we've got, woods over here. Obviously, the girls haven't gone through here nearly as much. Although in this specific part, right to the left of Heartland's pen over here, there's definitely been a lot of more chewing over there. But if you see over here, not a ton. So I'm thinking of telling Dad just like we should set up their pen over here next. But we shouldn't have the woods getting chewed out too much because there is still wildlife around here. I remember over at the far corner over there's an opening between the trees, if you see that. And that's where our neighbor Glenda lives. It used to be Glenda and like another guy, but her husband died, I think. So she's just been in her house alone, sadly. But my parents and my sister do visit her quite often. But yeah, anyways, the opening in there, we're literally able to just walk right over to her property because, we're neighbors, like I said. The other day I saw a deer running through that opening, but instead of like from her house to our house, it was like from the woods to the other, so from here to there, basically. It was really cool because I haven't seen deer very often around our house. But they were running, so who knows? Maybe they were getting chased by something. Something just went in my eye. And then, this used to be an old spot where Shamira had her pen to bark away all the critters from disturbing our chickens and stuff. And what is that there? That might be one of our old coops, or it's a brooder. I can't tell. That actually just might be her old house or pen or something. But yeah, tons of weeds. I hate them. And these goats, oh, see, they're kind of scared of me. Either that or they've already eaten up all their food. Almost. Hey, Libby. Hey, Libby baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. Libby. Come here, Libby. Roger, you want to come here, puppy? Or not puppy. I mean, you're a goat puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. No? Man. You goats aren't interested at all. But yeah. Cool little area we got here. We have a ton of property. We could probably make a roller coaster with this amount of space. That would be fun too. Imagine like because from basically the corner right there, you can see towards like the left of my finger right here, that is like a straight shot through the side of our fence between Grandpa's shop and our house. We could literally just set up a homemade like sort of train tracks there. Because, like, if you haven't seen, there is some, like, DIY roller coaster stuff that you can get on, like, Amazon and stuff. Or you can just build it yourself. It's really fun. I think I've been on one before, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, and we've got some cool flowers right here. Although these are probably from weeds as well. And we've got some extra fencing that we probably won't use. And for whatever reason, we have a stick sticking through there. Maybe it's just to keep it in the fence. And then these are arches for sort of a greenhouse thing. Because we used to have plants growing in the middle here. And my dad would basically make tunnels. So it would be like plastic covering these arches so that we could get like some controlled environment to grow the plants in there. But that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So we haven't had tunnels ever since. And we actually had a problem a long time ago where basically this right here, I'm not going to touch it because I don't like getting shocked. I'm not into that. Basically the metal wire was touching the arches, and my dad was so confused on why we were having such weak shock on the fences. Like back then I could hold on to the fence now. Well, not now, but I could hold on to the fence a little while back then. It had to be like a year and a half ago or just a year ago. And like you would basically feel nothing. So that's one of the reasons why these goats would always get out. But the fence right there is messed up. You can't really see the wires as much as you can see right here, but they are always able to roam now, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that because they don't go far enough out of our, like, around our property. See, now he's being a bum. What you want, huh? Punk? Yeah? Yeah, you're a punk. You need to wash your face. Can't do that. Yeah, but yeah, we have like 4 wires, one of them being like really not even there. See that? This is probably 1, 2, and 3. Actually, it's probably just 1 and 2 that they get through most of the time. And then I can walk through here, but there's usually spiders when I walk through here, so I don't like to do that. I just kind of just step over the fence. And oh, hey, that's a cool house right there. I can't remember. I think we're actually friends with somebody over there. And then, you know, sometimes if we ever do, we'll walk around the kind of the woods area and we'll just kind of find random stuff, like maybe plastic bags or something like that. Oh yeah, and then we've got like those little red barrels. I can't remember what we put in those. What do you want? What? What do you want? Huh? What is it? I'm not gonna hurt you. I bet you're bored in there. Yeah, I'd be bored too. He's pretty much in that pen all day. Every day for 365 days every year, doing nothing except looking at the girls and pissing in his own water. It's stupid. Okay, and then I think it was somewhere around here. I think it was actually right here. As you can see, the soil's kind of disturbed. You can see that there's not as much grass growing. Like, there's barely any grass growing here. This is just like weeds and stuff. This is a grave. Heartland used to have a buddy named Coco, I'm pretty sure. But Coco got messed up real bad by our previous goat, and including Heartland, and he got really sick, and then, you know, one morning I found him and he wasn't moving. So yeah, this is where he is now. And we got some like Spartan stuff going around the edge of the woods here. This is just to reduce the mosquitoes. It used to work wonders, but actually I don't even know if there's any mosquitoes around right now. If any, there's very few. It was really cold, like not even, it was like a day ago that it was super cold. And now it's like very comfortable weather. Like, I could go running if I wanted to. But I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, we've got some pretty dense woods, and I think there's actually a creek over there. I don't know who I'm gonna send this to. Maybe I'll just send it to my YouTube channel, but my dad, I don't know if my dad would be comfortable having this on the internet when I just filmed like a majority of this property. But it probably doesn't matter. And then we've got this shipping container. We just put random stuff in there. And we've got some metal fencing there. That's actually the stuff that we used for this. This is supposed to keep the plants that we grow in here safe from any critters, unless there's critters that are smaller than this stuff. Then, whoa, you know. But we're not really growing anything very important here besides, you know, some weeds. But I don't really like weeds. They're kind of chewy. And then those are the chickens right there. See, I swear there are like spider webs everywhere. I don't know what's up. Oh yeah, and then we've got this stuff. I can't remember what we put in here. I really can't. My dad just kind of buys random shit, and then it's like, what are we doing with this? But of course, we've got a ton of property, and my dad can put whatever he wants in his property. I just hope when I'm older, and my dad's still alive, he doesn't end up becoming like a hoarder, you know? Because we have just miscellaneous stuff on our property, and it never gets used. But we could just put in effort and pull all the weeds. Even I could start doing them right now, and I'd probably be done in like a week. With, I mean, about, I don't know how much that is, but you probably will. And I mean, obviously we're not going to grow anything outside of the fencing. It's just kind of frustrating because we have this this plastic stuff covering soil that we're gonna use to grow stuff, but then my dad just gets so busy and then sidetracked, and then whenever we do uncover the soil, nothing ends up happening, and weeds just start growing everywhere. Even here, we started pulling weeds around here, and my dad was like, we're gonna dump like dirt or something on top of the weeds so that they die. But I kind of thought that was a stupid idea, because we're basically just giving them more space to grow, you know? So I don't know if this white stuff here is weeds too. It kind of looks like it, but we're obviously still not even done with this area, and we worked on this like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I can't remember. It had to be like 2 months ago at the latest, and we're still not done pulling those weeds or these weeds here. It's kind of just why we need a schedule. Oh, I gotta close the fence. Here's a better look at the weeds. Now, obviously, everything that's covered isn't growing weeds, or maybe it is, and it's just growing through the fabric. I think some of this stuff is actually asparagus, or most of it, but there is over there and a little bit over here. There's definitely weeds covering it. Like right here, this is not asparagus. These are weeds. Like I could pull this out right now if I wanted to, but I've got soft hands and I like using gloves, but my gloves are dirty and I don't know if they've been washed. But yeah, like this. I think this might be asparagus. I can't tell for sure, because I don't know what asparagus looks like when it's supposed to be, you know, in its like growing phase. Because I mean, once it's over, it takes, my dad said it takes 2 years to fully grow asparagus for it to be able to eat, or for us to be able to eat it. Oh, and then there's a wasp. I've got really good eyes. I just saw it 2 seconds ago. Okay, never mind. It's not there anymore. And we got some nice flowers right there. Once again, those are definitely weed flowers. Either that, or they're like actual flowers that just had their seeds spread through the wind. Oh yeah, and this was yesterday. Yeah, those are apples. I think they were actually still good to be eaten, but I saw bites getting taken out of them, and they were already on the counter that we put our scraps in, or scraps on. So yeah, there's the chickens. Oh, there's the white chicken. Hello. It's like my 3 favorite chickens right here. Hey birdie, come here. Come here. Come here, birdie. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't spend enough time with them every day, so they'll just have to get used to me. And they probably will eventually. I know they've been getting really comfortable every time I just walk into the coop. They're not scared when I walk around. They'll move out of the way, but, you know, I like that they're being comfortable. They still won't let me pet them yet, though, which is bummer. Okay, all right. And 19 minutes.